I just got back from vacation and I jumped right in because when I was on vacation, I went to TJ Maxx and I got a pair of pantaloons, okay? They're a bit like itchy. However, I love the colors and it really inspired me to figure out a way how to match the exact color of the pants to paint, okay? So I'm gonna show you the pair of pants. Then it's a bit technical with the way I did it, and I'm sure there's a website somewhere that might do the whole thing of what I did, but I actually went to 2 websites. This is what I did. I'm going to show you, like I screen recorded on my phone, but let me explain in case it's confusing. I took a picture of my pants, okay? And I did like a close-up of each of the colors. You can see them on my hand. Then I went to a website, okay? I just Googled it, but I'll tell you in the voiceover. I went to the website which has a color picker. Then it tells you the exact number, like of the pixel thing of the color. So I go to the black, let's say, with my color picker, and it's like PX5321. Great. I copy that number and I put it in my notes. Once I have all of the exact numbers in my notes, okay, I then go to another website and I put in that number that I copied into that website, and it shows me a picture of the exact color that I copied. So from the pant color, I then have a swatch of a color, okay? A real, like, because when you're taking a picture of clothes, there's so many different shades and shadows, it's hard. So I have like a 2-dimensional picture of the color, okay? Then I screenshotted that and I made it, small. Then I opened up my app, my picture editing app, and I put all of the colors on top of each other. So I made my custom color combo from the pant, okay? It's pretty cool because I got it pretty precise. This way, it's easier than just looking at the pants and trying to match. It's like easier for me personally, maybe I'm crazy. It was easier for me to look at like a computer swatch of the color, so then I can look on my phone and match it side by side rather than the actual pants. And then I could get like a picture of it so I can actually see if the color combo will work. Anyways, that's what I did. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to do that. Then we are going to mix up exactly the color, and then we're gonna see if we like it. All right, stay tuned. Okay, so I just Googled a website. This one's called redketchup.io, and I could pick the color and it would tell me the exact pixel number, and then I would copy that number and I put it in my notes to save for later. And I did that for every color. I got the tone that I wanted, copied the pixel and pasted it on my notes. I know it seems kind of hectic, but this was just the easiest thing for me to do. So then once I had all my pixel numbers, I found another website called colorhexa.com, and then I inputted the pixel that I copied, and it would give me a swatch of that pixel. I took a screenshot. This sounds ridiculous already, but it was very easy for me to do. I took a screenshot of that color to save for later, and I did that with all the colors. Once I had all my screenshots, I edited them just in like my phone app. So I cropped them because I just wanted to see the straight color. Then I went to my photo editing app. I really like this app. It's by GoDaddy, and I think you have to pay for it, but I use it all the time, so I don't mind, but any app will do. And I opened it up to just a regular white background, and then I started inputting all of the screenshots of the colors that I took to make a final color combo swatch. And I put them all together. And here is the final swatch. And for the final visualization for me, because I love visualizing, I then opened it up again and I put side by side my original picture of the pants, close up that I used. And then I put what we just made to the side. And I think it looks pretty similar. Here it is. Tell me what you think. Okay, I'm ready to mix up. I think I'm gonna go with this. So for that like bubblegum pink, we're going quinacridone rose light. And then for the light tan color, I'm gonna try quinacridone gold with some zinc white. So not my color wheel. And then for the like army-ish green, we're gonna go Australian yellow green, but it's more brown. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this oxide brown deep because it just looks like it will darken that and make it a little more brown. And then for like the cream color, we're gonna go Old Holland green light. No, not green, yellow light. Thank you. Okay, so this is gonna thicken up my pouring medium because it's opaque. So I'm only gonna do a little bit at a time and mix her up. Okay, not too shabby, good consistency. Let's try the light tan. So I'm gonna start with a dot of this because it is pretty light. Let's see. Okay, let's mix that up and see. Look at how yellow that got. That is not the vibe. We need to knock that warmth out a bit. So why don't I, since I'm adding this to the green, why don't I add a bit of this and then I'm gonna have to add more white because nobody wants that yellow. I don't know how this is gonna, just a dot that, all right? Then a squeeze of this. Honestly, there are better colors you can use, and if this doesn't work, I'm gonna look for like a raw umber or light raw umber, but let's see how this goes. Okay, it's knocking out that warmth at least. Let's keep mixing. Still looking yellow to me. I'll try one more of this, knocking it back and lightening it up. And then I might go to plan B, but let's see. Okay, I actually looked at the picture again and it is quite warm. It's not yellow, but it's warm. So I'm gonna add a touch of this raw sienna. It will warm it up, but not be yellow. So let's see how that goes. Just like that. We are definitely getting there. You know what we need though? We need a little dash of burnt sienna to it to give it that like kind of coppery red undertone. Come on. I don't know. This could be just nuts, but we are definitely getting there. I'm sure there was an easier way to get there other than adding 10 different, but sometimes you don't have the exact colors you need and you need to kind of doctor it. Okay. Let's compare. Let me just look at the original picture. Okay, it's actually pretty good. I am gonna lighten it up a touch just because like, it's not my favorite color, you know, but she worked hard and I think we got her to a good spot. I mean, we'll see when we do the swatch, right? That's pretty taupey. That's warm. It's more like a cappuccino-y milk froth thing. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to have to thin her out. We'll look at how thick she got with all that paint added. But I think we finally got there. All right, I'm going to mix that in and then we will try to make the sap green color. Okay, so the green we're looking for is like a deep moss green. And so this is a light green. So we are gonna darken it with a bit, again, of this brown to make it mossy. I'm gonna go a little bit at a time to kind of see how it mixes together. This is quite an ugly color. It's like, you know, one of my most hated colors, but that's okay. We're gonna fix her. We are gonna add some burnt umber to it to make it more mossy. The burnt and raw sienna are more warm. This is hopefully gonna deepen her up a bit to look like moss. Oh, hold on. All right, let's see. Just a little bit at a time. Oh my gosh, is this gonna be horrendous? Why did I even pick these? Like, it's so funny because these colors really appealed to me on the pants. You know what I mean? But like, to paint with them is a whole other story. Okay, I know it looks like it's getting worse. This color is actually very similar to the actual color of the pant. But obviously, it's looking gross. What if we, even though that color isn't really super green, but what if we try to brighten this barf color up with some sap green just to give it a little pizzazz, because as a paint color, it's just not looking good. Let's see how that goes. Okay, I think I'm okay with it. I don't actually like the color, but in comparison to the actual pant and picture that I took, this is an accurate color. So in comparing all of these colors with the picture, I find that they're like a touch too dark. So I'm gonna lighten each one with the zinc white just a bit, because we're trying to be like as accurate as possible, right? So I'm gonna lighten that up, I'm gonna lighten that up. And then I'm finally gonna mix this, okay? Then we'll plate it on the tile to see what we got, and then figure out like if I can deal with this. Even though it's accurate, it's like not, it's horrible. All right, let's quickly mix this up. At least we know we don't have to doctor this one too much. It's just like a really warm, yellowy, creamy color. All right. Now I'm going to take a snapshot of each color side by side with the actual, you know, snapshot of the original pixel thing that I took, so we can see how I did. I just put some black, my Dutch pour paint down just so we could see it on the black background. And I'm just gonna like, okay. It's this green that we're concerned about, isn't it? But what are you gonna do? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just looking at the colors together because I don't, you know, it's not so horrible, is it? The reason, oh, I just spilled on my pants. The reason I did it this way is because I think I'm going to use a black pillow and do something strange, which I'm not sure about. But like the green isn't as offensive as we thought, is it? I don't know. Right? I mean, let's think about it. For fun, I'm going to do it one-handed. We're going to do a little swipey swipe to see what happens. So I have my cell activator here. I just don't have my camera stand, okay? We're putting it on the back. Okay, it's my Australian Floetrol. Oopsie. I mean, it's not the best. Why don't I just do this? That's better. All right, ready? Just so we can have an idea about what we're looking at, right? Okay, that's tilty. Oh, it's kind of cute. Right? Tilty wilty. Actually, why don't I do this so it goes easier? Now remember, this isn't gonna stay nice because this is like a US Floetrol base with these heavier paints, but just to see color, right? Hold on. I know this is hectic, sorry. But, okay, I mean, that taupey color or whatever color, that like mossy color does turn a bit yellowy poopy, right? Okay, so here she is with with my other hand. It's not bad. I'm definitely going to figure out what to do with her. Like, does this color offend you? Maybe you'll let me know. And then we'll figure out, am I doing like swipes? Am I doing blooms? Am I going to make it like a little more botanical, like the pants? But tell me, does this look like the pants to you? Did I do a good job? Are you going to try something like this yourself? Okay, let's mix up some matching piggies just because we got to ensure that it's going to look pretty, right? So I have caramel drizzle, rosé, and latte. I think it will go well with this to knock back that, even though there's not really a brown in it, I could have done a few things, but I feel like these colors together are pretty pleasing. So I just put my Jo Sonja in my cup, and I put a little bit of each one in there like this, bloopity blue. And then I'm gonna dump in my Bear 8300. Be careful when you're mixing them, wear a mask, all that stuff. Look at how pretty these, look, this is like a pleasing palette, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll just eliminate the color I'm scared of and, you know, do more of an interpretation. I mean, I showed you how to mix up the exact color, so we know how to do it if you have to do it, but like, why do I have to be afraid of this guy right here? Okay, these are all mixed up. Here's my Bear 8300. I don't have it in a cup, so I'm gonna just bloop it right in. I'll be right back because I need 2 hands. All right, they're blooped in. So I'm gonna mix these up, okay? Then on a different swatch, I'm gonna put these on top of these colors, and then we'll do a final thing, whether I'm gonna put more of a brown rather than that color. We'll be right back. Okay, let's plate them up now. I'm gonna use tricorn black as the base, just so we can, oh, she's really thickened up a bit there. Just so we can see what's happening. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna add the poopy color. Okay, I'll add a bit of the poopy color, okay? Because I did mix it up. We want to be accurate. Okay, so, you know, this poopy color isn't horrible with the black, I will say. But don't get too excited. You know what I mean? And maybe here we'll go with the caramel drizzle. I don't know, just so we can get a good idea, right? And then I'll put the tan color. I'm gonna leave some black so we can see. Okay, there's the tan color. Here's the latte, right? Like, it's not horrible so far. Then we'll do, you know what? I'm gonna do, it's too much poopy color. Like, it's good in some doses, right? We'll do the pink, right? Then I'll do the, excuse me, rosé, right? And then I finally just have this one. Like, it's not looking so bad. Okay, let's do a close-up. Okay, so you can see it's not as offensive as I thought. I'm actually pretty happy with these colors. Should we do a fun little swipe on top of them? Let's do it. All right, it's not really gonna do anything, but at least we can, you know, get a little idea. I just put some Cell Activator on. All right, oh, we're going with the poopy color. Oh gosh, here we go. I'm just like having little funsies, you know. Oh, it's not bad. Close up. Okay. Definitely some potential, right? Let's see. It's not really gonna super hold up because I didn't, you know, but I don't have a pillow on there really. I just wanted to see the colors, but yeah. So here she is. I think it's a pretty cute one. Let's look in the warm light. Still, you know, I'm not crazy about that poopy color, but let's see in the warm light. She's not horrible. I don't mind that tan color that I made. Like that greeny color I might omit because like this, if you look at it like this without it, kind of nice vibe. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, right, do you agree? Stay tuned for the next one where I'm gonna actually use these colors. Do you agree about this color and omitting it? Let me know. I hope this helped a little bit. Bye.